Ever had one of those days where you can't seem to remember where you left your keys or the name of that movie you watched just last week? Well, don't just brush it off as one of those days. It could be your brain sending you a signal. I'm here to help you decode it. But wait, instead of rushing to buy memory-enhancing pills, what if you could supercharge your brain simply by enjoying delicious foods? What if your next meal could boost your brain power and memory while also tantalizing your taste buds? Sounds like a win-win, right? Well, buckle up, because today we are diving into the world of brain-boosting foods. We'll uncover 7 foods that supercharge your memory and brain. Trust me, by the end of this video, you'll be filling your grocery basket with a newfound sense of purpose. And don't worry, you won't forget any of them, because we're going to make your memory sharp as a tack. Ready to power up your brain? Let's get started. Number 1, fatty fish. You know, whenever the topic of brain-boosting foods comes up, one superstar that's always leading the pack is, you guessed it, fatty fish. Now I can already hear some of you saying, fatty. Aren't we supposed to avoid fats? Let's set the record straight on that one. The fatty fish we're talking about include salmon, trout, albacore tuna, herring, and sardines. These are all swimming, or should I say, brimming with omega-3 fatty acids. Let's dive into some brainy facts, shall we? Your brain is 60% fat. Surprising, right? But here's the kicker. Half of that fat is actually omega-3 fatty acids. Yes, the very same omega-3s that are abundant in our fishy friends. Your brain employs these omega-3s to construct brain and nerve cells, the superhighways for your thoughts and memories. They're like the construction workers of your brain, helping you learn and retain information. But the perks don't stop at memory and learning. Omega-3s may also be your brain's bodyguards, slowing down age-related mental decline and potentially warding off scary threats like Alzheimer's disease. On the other hand, if you miss out on these essential fats, your brain might put up a red flag. Inadequate omega-3s are associated with learning impairments and can even contribute to feelings of depression. But here's the good news. Simply adding more fish to your diet can offer incredible health benefits. And it gets even better. Research suggests that people who regularly enjoy a good seafood platter tend to have more gray matter in their brains. And no, we're not talking about aliens here. Gray matter is packed with nerve cells that handle all your major brain operations, like decision-making, memory, and emotions. Number 2, broccoli. Now, let's shift gears from our aquatic friends to a superfood often spotted in the produce aisle, but maybe not always in your grocery cart. Yes, we're talking about the mini trees that we all love or love to hate. Say hello to broccoli. Wait, don't click away yet. I promise broccoli is worth a second look, especially when we're talking about your brain health. Why, you ask? Well, it's because this veggie is bursting with potent plant compounds, including some pretty stellar antioxidants. Just imagine them as the superheroes that shield your body and brain from harmful free radicals. And if that's not impressive enough, let's talk about broccoli's vitamin K content. You might not hear about this vitamin often, but it plays a big role in your brain health. Just a 1-cup serving of cooked broccoli delivers over 100% of your daily recommended intake. Yes, you heard that right, over 100%. Now you might be wondering, what's so special about vitamin K? This fat-soluble vitamin is a key player in forming sphingolipids, a type of fat that's densely packed into your brain cells. It's like the insulating tape that keeps the electrical wiring your nerve cells in your brain functioning smoothly. Studies in older adults have drawn a pretty intriguing connection. A higher intake of vitamin K seems to go hand in hand with improved memory and sharper cognition. That's right, a second serving of broccoli could give your brain that extra oomph. And there's more. Beyond its impressive vitamin K content, broccoli boasts a myriad of compounds that bestow it with anti-inflammatory and antioxidant effects. These powers can help protect your brain against damage, almost like a personal bodyguard for your brain cells. Number 3, blueberries. Now let's take a break from the vegetable aisle and head over to the fruit section, where a small but mighty brain booster awaits us. A champion in the world of healthy foods, blueberries. These tiny, vibrant powerhouses offer a ton of health benefits. But let's focus on the ones that make your brain say, thank you. Blueberries, along with other richly colored berries, are loaded with anthocyanins. Now that's a bit of a mouthful, but simply put, these are plant compounds with strong anti-inflammatory and antioxidant effects. And why does your brain love these antioxidants? Well, They're like a dual force field against oxidative stress and inflammation, two conditions that could be party crashers to your brain health, speeding up brain aging and paving the way for neurodegenerative diseases. But here's where it gets even cooler. Some antioxidants in blueberries don't just stop at protecting your brain, they literally take up residence in your brain and help improve communication between brain cells. It's like they're the diplomats of your brain, ensuring everything runs smoothly. And the benefits just keep stacking up. A review of multiple studies shows that these little blue marvels can help sharpen memory and certain cognitive processes in both children and older adults. That's right, blueberries are great for your brain, whether you're 8 or 80. Number 4, turmeric. Okay, let's take a little detour to spice things up. We're entering the realm of spices, and there's one in particular that has been creating quite a stir lately. I'm talking about turmeric, the star of curry powder and a powerhouse for your brain. Why is turmeric such a big deal, you ask? Well, it's all thanks to curcumin, the active ingredient that gives turmeric its vibrant deep yellow hue. Now here's a fun fact. Curcumin has a VIP pass that allows it to cross the blood-brain barrier. That means it can enter your brain directly and work its magic right on the spot. And what kind of magic does curcumin have up its sleeve? It's an impressive antioxidant and anti-inflammatory compound, and these abilities can offer some remarkable benefits to your brain. For starters, curcumin may be a memory booster, especially for people grappling with Alzheimer's disease. It's also thought to help clear amyloid plaques, the unwanted deposits that are often associated with Alzheimer's. One important thing to keep in mind is that most studies use highly concentrated curcumin supplements. These often contain between 500 to 2,000 milligrams of curcumin per day, which is quite a bit more than you'd get from sprinkling turmeric on your food. After all, turmeric only contains about 3 to 6% curcumin. So, while adding a dash of turmeric to your dishes can be a tasty and beneficial move, you might need to consider a curcumin supplement, under a doctor's guidance, to really reap the benefits observed in these studies. Number 5. Coffee. If the sweet aroma of coffee is what gets you out of bed every morning, then you're going to love what I have to say. Turns out your beloved brew isn't just a wake-up call, it's also a brain booster. Because coffee comes packing a 1-2 punch for your brain. It's brimming with caffeine and antioxidants, two vital components that help bolster your brain health. So, how does caffeine do its magic? First off, it acts like a bouncer at a club, blocking adenosine, a chemical messenger that makes you want to hit the snooze button. This is why your morning coffee makes you feel alert and ready to take on the day. But caffeine doesn't stop there. It also gives a nudge to some of your feel-good neurotransmitters like dopamine, so if your coffee makes you a bit happier in the morning, you're not imagining things. It's all chemistry. So go ahead and pour yourself another cup. It's not just a pleasure for your taste buds, but also a toast to your brain health. Number 6, nuts. Alright, it's time to go a bit nuts. Yes, we're talking about those crunchy snacks you love to munch on. Turns out they're not just a great snack, they're also a boon for your brain. There's been a heap of research linking regular nut consumption to heart health. And as you know, a healthy heart and a healthy brain go hand in hand. After all, your brain relies on a robust blood flow from a strong heart. One study even suggests that eating nuts could be linked to a lower risk of cognitive decline in older adults. So, Grandma's love for walnuts might just be keeping her sharp. A 2014 study added more weight to this. It found that women who regularly cracked open some nuts over several years had a sharper memory compared to those who didn't. So, ladies, go ahead and add some crunch to your meals. But why are nuts such a brainy snack? It's thanks to their hefty supply of healthy fats, antioxidants, and vitamin E. These nutrients are like your brain's personal bodyguards, protecting your cells from damage and potentially slowing mental decline. Vitamin E deserves a special shout out here. It's a true superhero when it comes to guarding your cells against free radical damage. And here's a fun nutty fact. Among all the nuts, walnuts might just take the crown for brain health. They come packing not just these nutrients, but also a generous serving of anti-inflammatory omega-3 fatty acids. Number 7, pumpkin seeds. Next on our list are those crunchy delights that often get overlooked. Pumpkin seeds. These tiny powerhouses are loaded with antioxidants that guard your body and brain from damaging free radicals. But that's not all. Pumpkin seeds are also a fantastic source of some very important nutrients for your brain: magnesium, iron, zinc, and copper. Let's break it down. First off, zinc. This mighty mineral is vital for nerve signaling. And guess what happens when your body runs low on zinc? It's been linked to several neurological conditions like Alzheimer's disease, depression, and even Parkinson's disease. Then we have magnesium. Now, if you're all about learning and memory, which, let's face it, who isn't? Then magnesium should be your new best friend. Low magnesium levels? You're looking at an increased risk of conditions like migraine, depression, and epilepsy. Copper, our next superstar nutrient, plays a key role in controlling nerve signals in your brain. Unbalanced copper levels might increase the risk of neurodegenerative disorders, including Alzheimer's. And let's not forget iron. Iron deficiency often presents itself as brain fog and impaired brain function, which is a no-go if we're aiming for peak brain health. Now, it's important to note that most research has been focused on these micronutrients rather than the pumpkin seeds themselves. But since these seeds are naturally high in these nutrients, it's safe to say that adding pumpkin seeds to your diet could potentially give your brain a hefty nutrient boost. Isn't it amazing to think that what we eat can have such an impact on our brain's performance? I don't know about you, but I'm already jotting down a new grocery list. But we're curious. Which of these brain-boosting foods do you already have in your pantry? Or maybe there's a power-packed recipe that you swear by. We'd love to hear your thoughts and experiences. If you found this video insightful and engaging, do us a huge favor. Hit that like button. It not only supports our channel, but also helps others discover this crucial information. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on those post notifications to stay up to date with more exciting content, because we've got a whole lot more in store for you. Remember, your brain health is in your hands, so let's make every meal count. Thank you for watching, and until next time, stay smart and keep your memory sharp. See you in the next video.